We are down to our last matchup of the day, ang kaabang-abang na rematch between the UST Golden Tigresses and the UE Lady Warriors. Good evening, volleyball fans. I am Mikey Abueg, still together with Ken Pangilinan and Kayla Reyes. We welcome you back to Quick Set, brought to us by Smart. Kaya naman tingnan natin ano nga ba ang naging resulta ng ating matches earlier. For our first game of the day, the FEU Lady Tamaraws won against the Benilde Lady Blazers in 4 sets. Meanwhile, sa ating classic rivalry naman between Ateneo and LaSalle, the De La Salle Lady Spikers won in 5 thrilling sets. For our third match, it was a straight set win of National University against the University of the Philippines. And in just a few moments, the University of Santo Tomas will be going up against the University of the East. Ngayon naman, pumunta tayo sa Espanya as we visit the UST. We have Sai Sagula sa biyaheng SSL.
I'm Sai Sagula from University of Santo Tomas, and I'm taking up BS in Entrepreneurship. And this is Biyaheng SSL Campus Edition. Ang paborito kong tambayan sa school ay usually po sa field po. Since yun po nakaka-overwhelming yung vibe po, and yun, puro nature lang po. Ang palagi kong ginakain sa school ay Evas. Since doon po kami may food stove po. Usually po mga chicken or beef steak, ganun po. Ang palagi kong kasama sa school ay usually po teammates talaga. Sila May, sila Ate Mag, sila Reg, sila Chin po. Ang paborito ko pong subject this semester po is obligations and contracts po. Kasi gusto ko po na-challenge po. One thing po I love about our campus is po yung mga tao, yung students, yung staff ng UST po. Since friendly po lahat, and yun po parang as one lang po kami and supportive po sa isa't isa. If pupunta po kayo sa UST, dadalhin ko po kayo sa main building po. Kasi po, yun po yung pinaka na ano ng school ng UST po. Pero hindi po talaga po siya simbahan. I'm Sai Sagula from University of Santo Tomas, and that was Biyaheng SSL Campus Edition.
At hopefully nga makapunta ang Shakey Super League sa UST at mabisita ang main building kasama si Sai Sagula. Ngayon naman, we are inviting you to avail the Shakey Super League Bundle. The Shakey Super League Bundle is now available in 3 types, SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy this game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. And of course, you can catch the Shakey Super League preseason championship live on the Smart LiveStream App, free and open to all networks. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso, Pilipinas. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page and on TV at Solar Sports, Channel 70 on Sky Cable, Channel 59 on Cable Link in Metro Manila, and live on Digital Free TV in Mega Manila, DDT Channel 21. Kaya naman, sino kaya ang magwawagi sa rematch na to? Will it still be the UST Golden Tigresses or will it be the UE Lady Warriors?
We're live here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium for the last match of our Sunday quadruple header quarterfinals slate. And we feature Angge Poyos, who had a marvelous season in her rookie year in the UAP for the UST Golden Tigresses. And Jene Gajero missed this UAP season last year para dito sa UE Lady Warriors, but she is raring to go. And the girls from Sampaloc will square off against the girls from Recto as UST versus UE here in the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. My name is Ken Pangilinan with Kayla Reyes, and reporting at courtside we have Mikey Abweg. And like Mikey mentioned, Kayla, these two teams already met in round number 1, but this time higher stakes, the last seat in the semifinals up for grabs.
Yes, in their previous matchup between UST and UE, UST won actually via reverse sweep, so it's going to be an exciting matchup today. And now the stakes are even higher at the quarterfinals to see who's gonna book their final or the final seat to the semifinals.
And we already have 3 teams advancing to the semifinals. FEU and NU will have their own clash in the semis, while LaSalle awaits the winner of this one between UST and UE. Should be a fun one between these two teams. And now, let's look back at the UST side of things, Kayla, because they came in from round 1. They pretty much swept their opposition, including UE. And then in round 2, nahirapan din sila ng bahagya, but again, undefeated in round number 1. But when they entered in the second round, they were able to defeat Ateneo and UP but lost to FEU.
Yes, a perfect start here for UST in the first round, and they suffered their first setback in the tournament, losing in straight sets to the FEU Lady Tamaraws in the second round, but was quick to bounce back from that loss in straight sets, redeeming themselves right away. That's versus UP, and they finished second in Pool F.
And Kayla, ito si Angge Poyos and Reg Jurado, such a unique combination for Coach Kung Fu Reyes, and both of them, especially Angge Poyos, lording it over in the scoring department.
Yes, the two main gunners here for UST. You have Poyos with 101 total points. She's number 1 in the top scorers. Meanwhile, for Reg Jurado, 73 total points in the league and tied for third in the top scorers. As you can see here, consistent statistics as well in the attacking department and points per set as well.
And Kayla, 174 total points in between those two players in 6 games. And Angge Poyos again coming into the sophomore season for UST. But let's not forget, Kayla, because one girl who really emerged from the Golden Tigresses has been Kyla Cordora. Really consistent para dito sa USD.
Well, yes, aside from Poyos and Jurado, you have Kyla Cordora stepping up here for the Golden Tigresses with 10 big points versus UP. 9 of those coming from attacks and 1 block as well. So a very key player here for Coach Kung Fu and the rest of the coaching staff of UST.
And now let's switch over to the side of the University of the East. And like we said, they are in the same bracket in round number 1. Although they fell short against UST. It went into 5 sets, and then pagpasok ng round number 2, they were able to defeat Benil but lost to LaSalle and NU.
Definitely, so far, a great run here for the UE Lady Warriors, who had a hot start in the start of the tournament, winning 3 of their 4 matches, but losing to DLSU and NU come the second round.
And when you talk about UE, you have to mention that lethal combination that they have. Jelay Gajero and Cassie Dongallo, they've been teammates since high school, Kayla.
And leading the charge here for UE, we have Jelay Gajero, 7th in our top scorers, averaging 3.14 points per set. Meanwhile, Cassie Dongallo, 10th in our top scorers, who also averages 3.32 points per set. So both of these girls really carrying the UP team.
And not too bad, combined 129 points for Jelay Gajero and Cassie Dongallo. And we have to look back at that round 1 matchup when talking about these two teams, because it pretty much delivered. You saw here in 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, nanalo yung UST, but they had to pull off a reverse sweep against UE.
Yes, and the MVP of the match in that previous meeting was Angeline Poyos with 28 points, 25 monster attacks, and 3 blocks. But aside from her, we also have performances coming from Cepada and Dongalio to help UST or to help UE rather stay at par with UST's great performance and comeback win in that game.
Should be a fun one, and this time they're trying to catch the last boss in the semifinals. It's UST versus UE. Let's turn you over to our game announcer Irvin Awitin for our starting lineups.
Volleyball action continues here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. This is the quarterfinals of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Our fourth quarterfinals matchup features the University of Santo Tomas going up against the University of the East. Let us now meet the players from both teams. First, for the University of the East, Lady Red Warriors. Beginning with the team captain, number 12, Kizzy Madriaga. First libero, number 2, Casey Balingit. Number 1, Kai Cepada. Number 3, Tin Ekalia. Number 7, Jelay Cajero. Number 8, Yesha Rojo. Number 9, Cassie Dongalio. Number 10, Shamel Fernandez. Number 11, Kisha Pamulagan. Number 14, Ash Cañete. Number 16, Bea Zamudio. And number 19, Riza Nogales. And now please welcome the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Starting with the team captain and first libero, number 4, that Pepito. Number 3, Ashley Nop. Number 8, Morga Aldea. Number 10, Saiza Gula. Number 11, Pia Abu. Number 12, Francine Osis. Number 13, Jonah Perdido. Number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Number 17, Angge Boyos. Number 18, Red Jurado. Number 21, Kayla Cordora. Number 22, Bianca Plaza. Number 27, Arlene Wahe. And their second libero is number 14, Pau Escobar. Presenting our game officials for match number 48. First referee, Mr. Erwin Lu Cordero. Our second referee, Mr. Spink Cabusa. Teams. First, for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Middle blocker number 11, Pia Abu. Outside hitter number 13, Jonah Perdido. Center number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Outside hitter number 17, Angge Boyos. Opposite hitter number 18, Red Jurado. Middle blocker number 22, Bianca Plaza. And her starting libero and team captain number 4, that Pepito. Head coach of the USC Golden Tigresses is Emilio Kung Fu Reyes. And now the starting lineup for the University of the East Lady Red Warriors. Starting with the team captain center number 12, Kizzy Madriaga. Outside hitter number 1, Kai Cepada. Opposite hitter number 3, Tin Ecalia. Middle blocker number 7, Jelay Gahero. Outside hitter number 9, Cassie Dongalio. Middle blocker number 19, Rizano Gales. And their starting libero is number 2, Casey Balingin. Coaching the UE Lady Red Warriors is Dr. Obet Vital.
Ang magsisimula para sa University of Santo Tomas, Bianca Plaza, Angge Poyos, Reg Jurado, Pia Abu, Cassie Carvalho, and Jonah Perdido. And their team captain will be their starting libero, Det Pepito on the side of the University of the East. Jele Gahero, Kissy Madriaga, Cassie Dongalio, Risa Nogales, Kai Cepada, and Tin Ecalia with Casey Balingit as their starting libero. This is very interesting, Kayla, for Coach Dr. Omit Vital and UE. This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now as Cassie Dongalio with a hot start para dito sa UE.
Quick conversion there for Cassie Dongalio. Just as we open the second, a point right away here for UE. And as you mentioned, interesting mix of players. Casey Balingit playing as libero. Actually one of the top scorers as well in the previous matchup between these two teams. But now, coming in as a defensive specialist.
And not only that, Kayla, ito si Tin Ecalia, normally the backup setter ni Kissy Madriaga. She's now playing as, I believe, an opposite spiker.
So an interesting mix here, but Angge Poyos rather with a quick response. What a hit there and what a setup by Carvalho.
And right away, we're seeing why fans are pretty much excited about this quarterfinals matchup between these two teams. Jonah Perdido, tinuldukan yung palong yon.
What a hit there by Jonah Perdido, over received there by Cepada, and Perdido capitalizing on that opportunity.
Poyos, the serve. Jelay Gahero, picked up by Carvalho. Things heating up immediately in this match as expected. Gahero one more time. Pepito not able. Oh yes! They were able to keep the ball alive.
What a save there by Perdido.
Jurado sets it up. Oh, Jonah Perdido as the USD faithful erupts.
Wow, that point. Really huge credits to Jonah Perdido for saving that ball. Take a look at that. Wild dig there coming from Pepito, but Perdido able to save that and even end the rally.
Grabe yung Perdido, tumabaho doon para sa UST. Dongalio gustong bawiin. The bump set by Pepito. Cross-court, Jurado. Sa gitna, drop ball ni Gahero, hindi gagana. Jurado off speed, picked up by Ecalia. Action, really picking up and really fast so far, although that attack will sail out by Dongalio.
Too much angle on that last hit by Cassie Dongalio. Quickly apologizes to Doc Obet.
And also a quick turnaround, Kayla, by UST. 4 straight points after that 2-0 start by the University of the East.
But I have to mention the energy by both teams. Good start for UE and UST here.
Dongalio will not be denied.
Cassie Dongalio redeeming herself after that error earlier. And what a set there by Kizzy Madriaga.
That Smart Power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Jelay Gahero is finally back, Kayla, for UE as she gets a service ace, tying things up at 4 apiece. Second deadlock of the match. This serve the game brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Rare reception error for Pepito. Good save though on that last service.
Dongalio sa gitna. Barely kept that ball alive was Carvalho. Dongalio tried to guide it over from the pipe. Poyos. The red shirts, what would they do? As always, they rely heavily on Cassie Dongalio, and she delivers once more.
Clean hit there for Cassie Dongalio. Nobody home on the side of UST. A huge gap in the floor defense pattern between Poyos and Pepito.
Lamang ulit ang University of the East. But third deadlock courtesy of that hit by Reg Jurado.
Again, we just started the match and you can really feel the intensity shown by both teams after UE scores. UST quick to respond and get the next point.
And the energy, you could just feel it about to go through the roof right now.
So we are in for an exciting match between these two teams as Nogales capitalizes from the middle.
And I think she will be really crucial, Kayla. Ito si Risa Nogales. Because, let's face it, this is a Cassie Dongalio-led squad for UE. They will rely heavily upon her. But, you know, sila Nogales, Cepada as well, Ecalia could be a spark plug for UE. Their contributions would be vital to their cause. But meanwhile, let's see here Reg Jurado to the delight of the UST crowd.
Setup job there by Pepito and Jurado on fire here in the first set, going cross court this time for UST. And I think UE really has a good chance this time around if they are able to activate their spikers aside from Dongalio. Dongalio and Gajero will be needing assistance from the wing.
An ace from Reg Jurado. Piling up the points for UST. Oh, the power tip from Risa Nogales, and a lot of deadlocks early on, Kayla, in set number 1.
Nogales heating up early here in the first set. And credits to her power tips. Both points so far that she has scored coming off those types of hits.
Nakahulog si Pia Abu. Actually, that was Jonah Perdido. My mistake. As Abu emerging, but Perdido able to swoop in and score. First technical timeout lamang UST 8-7.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Their previous game is surely a 5-setter to remember for both squads. Both teams took me back during that game. At sabi nga ng team captain ng Lady Warriors na si Kizzy Madriaga, they do admit that what lacked during that time was their killer instinct at ang mental strength nila. But she continuously reminds her teammates na kung ano nga ba ang pinanguhugutan nila and prove the doubters wrong na hindi tsamba lang ang mga panalong nakuha nila. Meanwhile, Coach Kung Fu of the UST Golden Tigers has said how the girls should immediately get their rhythm and repeat what they did right during that game to once again get that win. Kaya naman, Ken and Kayla, the question for this rematch is who wants it more? Balik sa inyo.
Siyempre naman, at lalo, they're trying to catch the last bus to the semifinals, Kayla. And quickly, what do you think are gonna be keys to this game for each squad, itong UST and UE, in order for them to win?
Well, I really think it's that killer instinct. Actually, I was the one that covered that last 5-setter match between these two squads with Rhea Raagas, our analyst as well. And UE, the reason why they lost, in my opinion, is medyo nag-relax sila come that third set.
Something they want to avoid, Kayla. We have a challenge from Dr. Obet Vital. And just wanna quickly give shout-outs to certain people. Rhea Agas, I'm sure, is watching from Cagayan de Oro right now. Have a safe flight tomorrow, Rhea. Former UST Golden Tigress, also one of our analysts. And syempre, shoutout na rin natin your loving father, Coach Eric Reyes. I don't know if he's still watching. And let's see the result of this challenge, Kayla. Ball in, ball out yung naging challenge dito ni Dr. Obet Vital. And clearly, it is in. So it's pretty much a successful challenge on the side of UE.
Early challenge here, but a good one as the challenge is successful for the UE Lady Warriors.
1 of 1 so far, si Doc.
At the rate we're going, every point matters in this match.
Narigaluhan si Kai, pero hindi niya nabuksan. Pagkakataon para sa UE, Nogales rather, itatawid na lang. Oh, Poyos, a lot of power, but Nogales, impressive from the back. Poyos able to keep that ball in play from the pipe. Perdido. Cepada. And able to get that one through. Tabla ulit tayo, 9-all.
Casey Cepada mixing up and variating her shots. UST expecting a hard ball, but that power or that off-speed attack rather working here for Cepada. She also had a spectacular game in the previous match of UST and UE. Aside from Dongalio and Nogales.
Nogales na itawid ulit. Perdido from the back. Another chance for the girls in red. They go to Cepada. Try to go for that drop, but is inches wide.
Good intention by Cepada to go for that drop. Seeing that Pepito was nakaabang na sa hardball niya. Although too much angle for her. That one sailing out.
For UST naman, Kayla, they've been suffering from slow starts in this tournament. Against UE, they lost the first 2 sets as Jelay Gajero swoops in and scores for the University of the East.
What a hit there by Jelay Gajero, and I really love her approach as she gets, or as she goes for that ball rather. Good setup job as well by Madriaga, freeing up Gajero for that attack.
Again, numerous ties and lead changes so far as Angge Poyos able to score once more for the Golden Tigresses.
Angge Poyos using the hands of Madriaga to get that check ball.
Cassie Carvalho from Silay City in Negros Occidental. Keeping that ball alive after that Gajero attempt. Jurado able to get that one through for UST.
Another point here for Reg Jurado coming from an underhand set by Pepito, just finding those seams in the blocking of UE.
Carvalho. What a good serve. Gajero. Madriaga goes back to Jelay. Why not? But Cassie Carvalho keeping that ball alive. But Cassie Dongalio making sure that UE gets that point.
Tough angle there for Dongalio to go for zone 4. Great setup as well by Madriaga. And Poyos not ready to defend that ball.
They will... No, actually, itong UST, abante pa rin ng isa, 12-11.
But an exchange of points here that we're seeing.
Oh, palitan lang tayo, Kayla, so far. Although UST threatening to create a bit of separation right now, which is really vital considering how close this game has been. Look at Angge Poyos again.
Angge Poyos, very consistent. She's our top scorer in the league so far and continuing to prove why she is our top scorer.
Gajero from the middle. Perdido. Will she get that check? Yes.
There was a touch at the net, or touch rather, on the hands of the UE block, as called by our referees.
Angge Poyos, fresh off her vacation from Bohol. Tongalio was met up top by Reg Jurado.
Reg Jurado ready to block that ball, and that attack by Cassie Dongalio. Great timing by the UST blockers.
I was about to say unti-unti nang lumalayo itong UST, but Angge Poyos committing an error. Jelay Gajero coming off that ACL injury, lengthy recovery for her.
But so far, a stellar performance all throughout this tournament for Jelay Gajero. Of course, the duo, we have Dongalio and Gajero both carrying the UE team alongside Casey Cepado, one of the veterans as well.
Saka slowly but surely, she's regaining her bearings eh. Meanwhile, Perdido putting in a string of points. UST trying to separate themselves here from UE in the first set. We pause for a break. We'll be right back after this.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
We're still watching the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship Quarterfinals. And UST and UE pinag-aagawan po yung kahuli-huli ang slot papasok ng semifinals dahil nag-aabang na po ang FEU, Lasal at NU.
The semi-finals picture looking clear already.
Yep.
So whoever wins this match will book that last seat in the semis.
And will face Lasal. That should be a good one. UE has been struggling in the last few sequences.
And
Let's check out this block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
good blocking anticipation by Pia Abu, veteran player for the UST Golden Tigresses.
An ace from Bianca Plaza.
Everyone contributing here for UST. You have Plaza this time with a service ace. Much needed point to pull away here with UE.
Makes the least amount of errors gonna win. All right. So far, defensive-wise, you guys are doing well. Problem is we're making some mental some errors, huh? You gotta minimize the error. You guys are playing well. Nice passing, more aggressive, more put away. Let's go.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, I really like what Doc Obit mentioned, that a team with or who commits lesser errors will be the team that will win today. As we can see, simula pa lang ng first set, exchange of points as the rallies go along. So really limiting the errors you make, and of course, the team who can compose themselves faster will for sure have the more favorable results.
Oh, what a hit right there by UST.
Take a look at this replay, a block point by Jonna Perdido on Cassie Dongalio.
This block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken Sauce Bar. Order now. Just shutting the door down on that attack by the University of the East.
UST playing an all-around game today, and here in the first set, good defense and good offense as well.
Another block. Oh, return to sender.
UST with back-to-back consecutive blocks here. This time, Pia Abu shutting down Nogales in the middle.
This is an 11-3 run right now by the Golden Tigresses.
UST successful in pulling away from UE after that second technical timeout.
Zamudio is in for UE. Carvalho with a pickup. Jurado again. Ecalia, much needed point for the University of the East.
Good response there by Tin Ecalia, using those hands of the blockers to get that check. And take a look at that, 3 blockers on Tin Ecalia. Actually, she used to play, or she also came from the UST Golden Tigresses program under Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Jurado again. And for UE, Kayla, they're missing the services of their veteran libero na si Angge Reyes. And that's why Casey Balingit is forced to play as a libero right now. But Ecalia, back-to-back points, Kayla.
So far, Tin Ecalia contributing here and getting UE back on the scoreboard.
As a result, Kayla, nagkaka-problema sa floor defense itong UE, especially in the last few plays that they've had. And UST has been capitalizing, although Reg Jurado that time a bit off the mark on that down-the-line attempt.
Too much angle there for Reg Jurado, overcooking that one. But a timeout called by Coach Kung Fu. Let's listen in.
Sige, moving forward. Kailangan lang natin ng pasa. Kasi ang takbuhan ng setter natin kaliwat kanan. Batuan natin ng bola, masyadong malayo na. Kasi pag masyadong malayo, put some height. Okay, masyadong mabilis. Height mo ng konti. Para hindi lang nagmamadali sa dulo. Okay? Pagpalabas tayo ng play 1, pero yan mo lang. Mabilis lang.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Coach Kung Fu emphasizing the importance of reception here for UST. And some reminders as well for Cassie Carvalho in the emergency balls, as in the past few sequences, we see Carvalho having to run to those first balls.
Pagkakataon ulit pero hindi na sinayang ni Riza Nogales, able to block that attempt.
Single block by Riza Nogales on Jonna Perdido.
This block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Nogales has mastered the timing of her blocks, and you can also see the improvement she has made all throughout the seasons.
Pia Abu able to stop that mini run by UE.
What a hit there coming from Pia Abu. Quick attack or power tip in the middle.
This cool play brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Carvalho doing a good job as well, activating her spikers. All-around contribution so far for UST. You have Abu, Perdido, Jurado, and Poyos at the back.
UE tried to block that one, but Pia Abu able to get that off the hands of the blockers of the University of the East, particularly ito si Kai Cepada, forcing the hand of Coach Dr. Obed Vital.
Right? We're not doing bad, we just have to do more. Less error, ball up on this side, down on that side. All right, that's it. A pass, run your plays. Right now, let's go. Talk it up. Ladies, Get a couple more points right now. Let's go.
Tatalobos powered by Smart 5G.
I like what Doc Obet mentioned again in this timeout that they're not doing bad, or the UE squad is not doing bad, but they have to do more, especially against a very aggressive team like the Golden Tigresses, who are also playing really well in this match so far.
UST though, again, padding on their lead. It's up to 6. Carvalho, saan siya pupunta? Of course, she goes to Perdido. And floor touch. No, actually a net touch against the University of the East. Dr. Obet Vital will challenge it. Apparently, he thinks na wala naman dumikit sa net sa kanya mga manlalaro dito. Again, giving an opportunity for us to greet certain people. Just want to greet some of my friends, my fellow UAP game announcers. Irvin Awitin is one of them. He is currently our game announcer here in the Shakey Super League. And syempre, best wishes sa ating bagong kasal. Walang iba kundi si Mr. and Mrs. Baron and Hannah Diamse, part of our Shakey Super League team. Also, syempre, gusto kong batiin sila Ai Elma, Andrea Balyacer, or Sir J. De La Cruz, Sir Noel Zarate. And all the volleyball fans who are watching right now, I'm sure you are pretty excited for the upcoming European NCAA season. But here in the preseason, the fun continues. Was there a net touch against UE?
Clearly a net touch by Tin Ekalia.
Tumama, no? Malinaw.
So unsuccessful challenge by Doc Obet. Actually, umamin na rin si Tin Ekalia.
Akin daw. 23-16. Pito na kalamangan ng UST dito. Net touch naman, this time on the side of UST.
But what a dig there by Pepito on that hit by Nogales. Although a net touch this time for the Golden Tigresses.
23-17. Good sharp serve from Tin Ekalia.
Agad-agad naman nakabawi itong si Tin Ekalia. This time through a service ace on that Pepito.
And actually, ito si Tin Ekalia played for UST in high school. And now is playing her more natural position as an opposite spiker.
Very versatile player. She comes in as setter as well. And now playing as an attacker.
And UE slowly creeping in. Kai Cepada able to score for the Lady Warriors. This spike brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Kai Cepada doing a good job for UE here. 1v1 with Pia Abu on that last sequence.
At nakapuntos ulit ang University of the East after that error by University of Santo Tomas. But Coach Kung Fu Reyes will challenge this one.
UST will double check if there was a block touch or a check on that last hit by Jonna Perdido.
And for UE, what do you think they need to do here, Kayla, to overhaul this lead by UST?
Well, honestly, UE is really doing a great job. Both squads are doing a great job so far in the match. So I think it all boils down to limiting those errors, of course, and composing themselves as we reach the latter part of the first set.
And also, yung players nila, no, particularly yung mga wing spikers nila, would have to step up on their floor defense. Dahil wala nga dito si Angge Reyes, their main libero. So, Coach Kung Fu, tingin niya, merong block touch, pero mukhang malayo sa ating video replay.
Clearly no touch there by UE on that hit by Perdido. So challenge
Unsuccessful.
unsuccessful.
0 of 1 si Coach Kung Fu. Ngayon, ipapasok niya si Kai Cordora at si Arlene Wahe. Lumabas muna. Ito si Cassie Carvalho. And Reg Jurado. Oh, immediately going to Pia Abu. But good floor defense by UE. We mentioned how vital that's gonna be for their cause. Perdido. Nogales at the net. They have to take advantage of this one if they're the Lady Warriors. Good rally ongoing. Wahe. This time to Cordora, and she scores!
Kyla Cordora delivering right away as soon as she is placed in the court here for UST. Getting a point as soon as she enters the court, and that's actually not as easy as you think. You're coming in cold from the bench and right away delivering for your squad.
And now set point for the Golden Tigresses. A chance for them to put this one home. Poyos, it's out.
Too much power on that hit by Angge Poyos. But Coach Kung Fu will be calling a challenge here.
Tingin niya merong block touch, ha?
Let's see if there's a check up top.
Kasi I did not see Angge Poyos. Kasi initially, Coach Kung Fu was asking Angge mismo kung merong touch. I did not see Angge nod or give a sign of approval, but yet Coach Kung Fu was pretty decisive on putting in his last challenge actually of set number 1. If unsuccessful, wala na siyang challenge dito.
But a timely time to call a challenge, as if they are successful with this, then they bag this first set. And if not, the rally goes on between these two teams.
For UST naman, what has been working so far for them, which enabled them to pull away in the midway point of the set, Kayla?
Well, I think earlier when Cassie Carvalho was in the floor, she was able to activate her spikers and they were able to convert and of course out-attack UE in the past few sequences. But let's take a look at our challenge here. If there was a block touch.
Wala.
No block touch there, so unsuccessful challenge for Coach Kung Fu.
At wala na siyang challenge na natitira dito sa set number 1. Pero, abante pa rin sila ng 3. So, UE has managed to save 1 set point. They would need to save 3 more.
But Cassie Carvalho and Reg Jurado checking back in here for UST.
Shamel Fernandez is in for the Lady Warriors. Will serve it out. Carvalho to Poyos. Ecalia able to keep it in play. Setting up that explosion from Kai Sepada.
Kai Sepada coming in clutch here for the Lady Warriors. Take a look at this replay. Sepada soaring and scoring for the Lady Warriors.
Pwede ka lang tumulong dyan, no? Tayo sa tatlo. Ang laki-laki ng line natin, no? Ang laki-laki na ito. Kaya naman, iusog nila. Wala naman pinapalo na footwork. Eh, makatatapos na yung set. Di ba tayo nakakakuha ng block dito? Oh. Ha? Kasi pinakamadali, tumulong ka na lang doon. Okay? Sambola, oh. Tapos ang usapan natin.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
UE doing a good job saving another set point here against UST, and in that timeout, Coach Kung Fu giving some blocking reminders after that explosive hit by Kai Sepada.
Back-to-back points for UE. But Poyos trying to end things, and she does!
What a way to end this set. Angge Poyos delivering the goods here for UST.
And hitting Ecalia. Unintentional, of course, as she immediately apologized after that hit. But more importantly, UST securing set number 1, 25-22.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year. Approved!
Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's.
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. And UST and UE Kayla figured in pretty much a back and forth affair in the first few points. It was 9-all, and then UST uncorked an 11-3 run. They were able to pull away. UE at times, actually late in this set, was able to claw back. They were drawn to within 2, but UST taking care of business and finishing things off in set number 1.
Yes, I think the turning point here for UST where they were able to pull away was really that after that second technical timeout. As we see our scores here, hindi magkalayo ang attack points, 16-13. Lamang naman ang UST sa block points only by 2, and UE actually committing 2 less errors compared to UST's 5 errors in that first set. So as we can see, syempre, close match sa unang set natin.
And relatively, Kayla, you see these errors, only 5 and 3. Pretty much maganda execution ng both teams. But again, I think for UE, one of the biggest things for them that they have to clean up is their floor defense. Casey Balingit has put in the valiant effort. This is not her natural position, Kayla. Wala nga si Angge Reyes for UE, but credit UST as well, really exploiting that, and they know na walang masyadong resistance, no, in terms of pag na-execute sila ng maganda, more often than not, hindi may aangat ng UE yung bola. And now, this set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Second units for both squads. All-to-play rule in effect. Although for UE, Gahero umulit dahil I believe they only have 12 players plus Casey Balingit. Including Casey Balingit, their libero.
This time, Shamel Fernandez, actually also such a versatile player. I know she has played the libero position in previous matches and now coming in as second setter after Kizzy Madriaga.
Also has the height, so she could play as a setter as well. And here she is. Oh, the block right there by Famulagan.
That's Gahero.
Or actually Gahero.
And Famulagan teaming up for that block. Great timing on their end.
This block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. 2-0. UE again. Sila rin yung maganda simula. But UST racked up the next 4 points in set number 1 yun. Although ito, nagsisimula na naman ang UST with Kyla Cordora able to get that one back for the Golden Tigresses.
Kyla Cordora clearly avoiding that block by Famulagan, and Fernandez opting for that sharp cross-court kill.
Wahe with a serve. Quick set. Famulagan able to execute that one.
Good hit there by Famulagan, opting for a power tip. Good setup as well by Fernandez.
UE trying to tie things up here. Kyla Cordora was met up top by Jelay Gajero again.
Combination play by UST. That was actually a really great setup by Wahe, but great timing by Famulagan and Gajero once again.
Hindi kayo naglalaro. Motion lang ang ginagawa natin. Pag nalaglag, okay lang. Pag umangat, okay lang. Hindi pwedeng ganyan. Bakit? Hindi pa kasi tapos yung laban, di ba nalalaglag yung bola? Kayo, unstable na, nauhaw na agad kayo. Kasama ng nervous yan. Ipagpag nyo, gumalaw kayo, magsalita kayo sa loob. Hindi, ito lang hinihita nyo, maglaro kayo sa loob. Hindi din, para kabahan kayo, puto. Ano na kayo, palabatin nyo yung pawis nyo.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Coach Kung Fu trying to change the tempo and the aura of his girls. So far, a slow start here for UST as compared to that first set earlier.
I think the better term, Kayla, is imploring his team. And yun naman yung gusto mo, no? Ashley Nop able to respond after that timeout by Coach Kung Fu.
Definitely, Coach Kung Fu quite disappointed in that timeout, although agad-agad naman bumawi, rather, si Ashley Nop on that hit.
4-2 is our tally. Gajero from the middle. Itatawid yan. Fernandez sets up Famulagan. Escobar inangat. Sa gitna sila pupunta kay Osis. Cañete hinabol. Going to Gajero. Sent back. Ball still in play though. Gajero lumayo ng bahagya. And she gets that one to go.
UST scrambling here in terms of their floor defense. But Gajero taking charge as the veteran attacker for UE.
Famulagan. Really tall, lanky player for Dr. Obet Vital, Kayla.
Yes, but you can see her improvement as well all throughout the seasons of our Shakey Super League and in the UAAP as well. How much growth she has had as a player.
And for UE, not only are they missing Angge Reyes, si Vicky Empata has not played in their past few games, Kayla, their middle blocker. But like you said, Famulagan, although she commits a service error, has really stepped up for the University of the East.
Actually, a short lineup in today's match here for UE. But so far, looking good here in the second set as they lead by 3. UST struggling quite a bit as we begin the second set. Marga Altea now in the front line for UST. So you have a tall front line. That's Nop and Altea.
Gajero sa gitna ulit!
Gajero clearly unfazed by the Twin Towers. Nop and Altea in the middle with that hit.
That Smart Power play brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. From Naga City, Jelay Gajero. Altea tried to get it across but to no avail. UE playing with much more urgency in set number 2 and they lead by 5, 8-3.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. To do it all. Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Our fans in attendance are in for a treat, and including these one. And these are our Shakey Super fans of the game. Brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Parang familiar yung isang babaeng naka-dilaw dun. Ashley Nop able to get it cross-court, the lefty for UST.
Ashley Nop, one of the rookies here for Coach Kung Fu, with an immediate response after that first technical timeout.
Hailing from Pampanga. Also played for Angeles University Foundation in high school. Ito si Ashley Nop. Kabalin ito, no? Quick set. Yesha Rojo tried to go for it, but it is off the mark.
Yesha Rojo overcooking that attack. Too much power. And missing the end line there.
And also, Kayla, with University of the East missing some key players for them. Some of their players have had to play outside of their position, no? Gajero included, although she goes for that pipe. Although si Jela Gajero kasi very versatile eh. Speaking of, the dynamic Saisagula able to score for UST.
Saisagula with a point here in the second set against Cañete and Rojo.
Let's slow them down. We need pass, all right? And then we're not putting the ball away. We got to put the ball away. Passing is not bad. Pass, a pass, set. Where's their hole? Middle. If you're gonna put a tip, put it in the middle. Otherwise, attack the ball to kill. Let's go. Let's go.
Tapang lang. Mindset. Tapang. Huwag tayo magbaba.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Doc Obet with some reminders for his girls, but one thing that really stood out in that huddle was that killer instinct to put the ball away. Nakakasabay naman sila so far with UST, but it all boils down to ending the rally and converting those sets into points.
Kasi maganda na yung pasa nila. Better passing actually here in the second set, Kayla.
And Doc Obet also mentioned that their passing is there. It's all about ending the rally and getting a point.
And also, that timeout ended that 3-0 run by UST. The bump from Arlene Wahe. Gula, bumalik sa kanya. Oh, and Saisagula right in between the eyes.
What a hit by Saisagula, asking for that ball again the second time around.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
That ball falling in between Gajero.
Saisagula from Tacloban City. Short on that serve. Tinamaan pa ata niya si Marga Altea doon. Medyo nayanig si Marga. She's alright, of course.
Quite a low throw as well for Saisagula as she served.
Altea finally getting on the board for the University of Santo Tomas.
Marga Altea making things look easy here. Great setup by Wahe as well. And Altea avoiding that double block by UE.
From Davao, the UAP Season 85 second best middle blocker in the girls division. Gajero, the pass. Samudio, bumalik. Famulaga and the angle from Famu.
Great ball distribution coming from Gracel Fernandez. First try that hit by Zamudio didn't work, but opting to free up and to go to Famulagan on that second try.
UE trying to protect this 3-point lead. Biggest was at 5 earlier. Cordora. Oh, the block. Famulagan doing it on both ends.
Famulagan stepping up big time here in the second. This time, going for that block against Kyla Cordora.
This block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Meanwhile, let's check in with Mikey Abweg.
Initial diagnosis. Sitting out for the Lady Warriors today is their libero Angge Reyes. An initial diagnosis done by their team's physical therapist is found to be a cracked bone on her right hand. Sabi nga ni Angge ay recurring pain na ang nararamdaman niya even during their previous league, but then the pain persisted during their game against National University. Hindi nga raw muna nag-training si Angge to rest and see if mawawala nga itong pain, but yet it still persisted. So she is scheduled to have her x-ray done tomorrow and we are hoping that it is nothing serious for Angge. Ken and Kayla?
Maraming salamat, Mikey. Unfortunate news on the side of UE, Kayla.
Definitely, not having Angge Reyes as your libero into these matches quite a big loss here for UE. But UE looking good in the second set, still leading here versus UST, and we hope nothing too serious and favorable results as well in her further tests tomorrow.
There she is, fervently supporting her squad, Angge Reyes. Combination play, Kyla Cordora swoops in and scores.
Cordora, such an athletic player. Clean hit and clean kill there by Kyla Cordora.
This cool play is brought to you by RNB Milk Tea. Order now.
Actually, I really enjoy watching Kyla Cordora. Usually not a starter for UST, but every time she's on the court, her athleticism and the bounce she has as she approaches to that ball is really very intriguing to watch.
Dr. Obet Vital will challenge this one. He thinks there was a block touch on the side of UST. Again, quick shout out to our viewers watching us live on the Smart Sports and Shakey Super League Facebook page and also on the Puso Pilipinas YouTube channel. Want to give a shout out to my uncle, Tito Bong Bernardo, watching from Mandaluyong, and the thousands watching live sa ating live stream. And Kayla, we're seeing UST a bit adjusting already dito, no? And again, pretty much handicapped sila given that Casey Balingit, bawas ka isang attacker because she's now playing as a libero. But somehow, they have managed to make it work so far in the second set.
Definitely Casey Balingit, one of the key attackers here for UE. As I mentioned earlier, even had an impressive output in the last 5-set match between these two teams, and now doing a good job playing as libero as they don't have their starting libero, Angge Reyes. So possibly could be a loss in terms of the attacking department, but I mean, they're still leading here in the second.
Parang hindi tumama, no?
Close call actually.
Yep.
But no block touch on that last play. So unsuccessful challenge.
One challenge left for Doc Obet. While Coach Kung Fu merong pang dalawa. Although Coach Kung Fu 0 of 2 in terms of challenges so far. Balingit gets it across. Ashley Knopp with a powerful attack.
Knopp making sure that results into a point coming from a back set by Arlene Wahe. And Famulagan late to get to that blocking position. Freeing up Ashley Knopp on that last hit.
Lead down to 2. Escobar, the bump, going to Saisagula. Hinabol ni Fernandez, falls down on the floor. And Gajero overcooking that one. UST creeping in after being down by 5. They're down by just 1 now.
A rare error there by Jelay Gajero with that third touch. As you mentioned, napasobra as she brought that ball over, but quick to redeem herself with a powerful kill.
Bawing-bawi naman si Jelay dun. This time, emerging from the right side and goes for that down-the-line attack. Giving a bit of a reprieve for UE.
You can see the confidence Jelay Gajero has, despite also coming back from a huge injury.
Saisagula starting to heat up a bit.
What a hit there coming from Saisagula. Bump set by Arlene Wahe. And Gula goes for that cross-court kill.
Francine Osis, former NU Lady Bulldog, is now transferred here to Espanya. Medyo malapit lang naman yan from Jokson to Espanya Boulevard. Konting lakad. UE though, trying to re-establish order, but UST making them earn it. Gajero one more time, goes for the drop. Saisagula, good scramble by UE. Cañete this time.
What a rally between these two teams.
Oh, what a drop from Saisagula!
Saisagula ending that magnificent rally. What a rally. That was quite a lot of exchanges and great save as well on that last few sequences. But Gula ends it with a drop.
We are tied 15 all. The Lady Warriors led by as many as 5 points in this second set. That has quickly evaporated, and now the Golden Tigresses surge ahead. And now we pause for a technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. To do it all. Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Pretty much a back and forth between these two squads. UE trying to tie things up as the chants of Ghost reign inside the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Meanwhile, maibalita tayo kay Mikey Abueg.
Pure happiness, that is what I saw in the eyes of UST's previous MVP of the match, Kai Cordora. Sabi nga ni Kai, this might be the second time na mag-MVP of the match siya, but it still feels like the first time, kung saan after ilang years nga raw na naglalaro siya sa preseason for UST, this feels like a big accomplishment. Kai even shared with me how she gets scared during interviews because she doesn't know the routine of being an MVP of the match. But surely this won't be the last time, as this girl is ready to once again unleash explosive bombs inside the court. Ken and Kayla?
Thank you very much, Mikey. And also, ito si Kai La Cordora. Hasn't even made the lineup yet, no? He wasn't part of the roster for UST in UAP Season 86 Kayla. But now, clearly, much better version of her we're seeing. Itong si Kyla Cordora, and, you know, making Coach Kung Fu think about kung sino yung mga ila-line up naman niya ngayon come season 87. Meanwhile, look at this one! The explosion coming from Jelay Gajero.
Explosive bombs coming from Jelay Gajero. Take a look at this.
This spike brought to you by Potato Corner. World's best flavored fries. Order now. Tabla tayo. 16 all.
Great set as well there by Madriaga to Gajero.
Altea tries to answer. UST. They go to Sai Sagula. She picks it up. Reverse set. Ashley Nop has been on fire as well for the Golden Tigresses.
Huge gap in the floor defense here for UE. But what a hit by Ashley Nop, finding that empty zone on the side of the Lady Warriors.
But she will be replaced alongside Arlene Wahe. In comes Cassie Carvalho and Reg Jurado.
So our starters back in the ball game here for each squad. Madriaga back in, as well as Cepeda and Tin Ecalia, as well as Nogales. And then for UST, Cassie Carvalho back in, although committing a service error.
You know, interesting for Doc Obet Vital, he hasn't inserted Cassie Dongallo back in. Although, sa side naman ni Coach Kung Fu, wala pa rin sa loob si Angge Poyos. Tabla tayo, 17 all, one hand set ni Carvalho papunta kay Altea. Oh, the block, yes!
Block point there for UST, care of Saiza Gula on Nogales. And look at the height difference between these two players, but Saiza Gula still getting that block point on Nogales.
Now she is at the service area. 18-17. UST trying to go 2 sets. Up 2 sets to none. Service error though, the second one from Gula. Risa Nogales has played a splendid tournament for University of the East. Getting the help of the net on that serve, net touch against Sky Cordora, giving that free point to UE.
That set was also quite close
Tight.
for Kyla Cordora, thus committing a net fault or a net touch.
Abante ng isa ulit ang Lady Warriors. Better pass from Gula, but miscommunication leads to a free ball. Cepeda off the hands of the blockers. Escobar, the bump set. Cordora, itatawid na lang. Another chance for the girls in red. Cepeda will go for the Lady Warriors.
Lucky shot for Kai Cepeda with a little help from the net. That one falls right in the court.
Lamang pa tayo nung pumasok kayo. Tingnan yung score. Bakit? Gumagalaw kayo, di kayo nag-uusap. Ang gulo-gulo ng galaw natin. Nalalaglagan, mag-isa ka lang, wala ka sa balance. Yung tempo mo yung galaw, hindi basta tatalong ka lang. Out of system na tayo eh. Okay? Hindi natin kinokontrol kung ano yung dapat kontrolin natin. Galaw lang kayo ng galaw. Kahit wala na si sistema. Hindi magiging successful yan. Ganyan. Balik lang ulit kayo doon. Dalawa. Abot.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Communication lacking here on the side of UST as they scramble to get back into system.
UE opening up a 2-point lead, which at this juncture is pretty crucial because Reg Jurado trying to answer back.
Quick response though from Reg Jurado, and great decoy by Marga Altea, deceiving the blockers of the Lady Warriors.
Pia Abu checks in for Francine Osis. Still no Angge Poyos and Cassie Carvalho. And mind you, Kayla, those two were the top 2 scorers in the UAP Season 86, and both were rookies last year.
It's crazy to think how many more years they have ahead, but Kyla Cordora stepping up here aside from Angge Poyos.
Just a vast growth from Kai Cordora, the Davawenya. And now UST able to even things at 20 apiece. We have a timeout from Dr. Obet Vital.
We run this drill all the time. First to 5, finish strong. First to 5, finish strong. You got big hitters in the front row. 1 pass. A pass, run your play. Let's go.
Sa akin, ano lang, it's our chance to attack. Let's put the ball away. Pasa muna, then kill na para 21-20. Una tayo. Yung energy today!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, Doc Obet just putting things into perspective here for the UE Lady Warriors. As he mentioned earlier, we heard first to 5 as we're all tied up at 20. So just the mindset and the killer instinct to finish first.
Sometimes you have to refocus your energy. You get caught in a lot of things, especially with a match of this magnitude.
And just breaking it down point per point for his squad.
And you also heard Jele Gajero put in her input. Let's see if they could execute this one. That's a good pass from Balingit. And right on cue.
Casey Cepada executing right after that timeout called by Doc Obet.
This school play brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. The two Kais having a showdown right now. Kai Cepada and Kyla Cordora.
Still can be anybody's game after that service error by Cepada. All tied up again at 21.
Yun yung ayaw mo, no? Killing your own momentum. Unforced error na yan eh. 21 all. Who will blink in this second set? Gajero. Good dig by Pepito. Cordora again!
Kyla Cordora stepping up where it matters the most here in the crucial parts of our second set. What a set as well by Carvalho, and Cordora finding that gap again in the blockers of UE.
Zamudio replaces Kai Cepada. UST in front, 22-21. Oh, and Jurado capitalizing on the hesitation of Balingit to go for that first ball.
A timely service ace there by Reg Jurado on Casey Balingit.
Hindi niya alam kung mag-outside o hindi eh.
Instinct is to still go for that ball.
Oo, trajectory din yung bola ni Regio.
Although there was hesitation as she went for that receive.
UE down by 2. Gajero gets sent back. Good coverage though by UE, but a chance for UST. They go to the running attack of Pia Abu. Cordora has been scintillating, and that continues!
Wow, what a girl. Kyla Cordora again. Take a look at that hit on Famulagan. A single block. Madriaga giving up on that block.
3 set points for UST to go up 2-0. Another good serve from Jurado. Famulagan using her left hand. Carvalho almost. Cordora puts it away!
Kyla Cordora on fire here for UST, and even ending this set. Crucial points made and delivered by Kyla Cordora.
High in the sky, Kai Cordora delivering in the clutch for UST. And much to the delight of the Ustep faithful, they win set number 2, 25-21.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. And set number 2, UE had their chances, Kayla. But Kyla Cordora, simply amazing for the UST Golden Tigresses.
Well, UE even led a couple of times here, and Gajero Separa doing the damage for the side of UE. But Kyla Cordora coming in clutch for the Golden Tigresses with 3 consecutive crucial points to end the set and get the win for UST.
And now they are 1 set away from advancing to the semifinals and booking that much anticipated showdown between them and De La Salle. But take a look at Kai Cordora, 6 of her 7 points here in set number 2.
Kai Cordora, such an explosive and talented player, and we're already seeing a glimpse of what she can do and what the UST team can do come this UAAP season.
And there were times, Kayla, that Kai Cordora had her struggles in terms of confidence, as we see the numbers from set number 2.
Well, UST out-attacking UE by 6 here in terms of the attack points. UE 3-1 though in terms of the blocking points.
This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Angge Poyos able to unwrap a gift.
Well, going back to those stats, Ken, so far still a close match and close performance between both teams. Not a huge disparity in the scoreboard, but Jelay Gajero with an exclamation point there.
Already 11 points, 7 of them coming in the second set. So she desperately and valiantly tried to get UE that set, but not enough. Curiously, Nok Omit Vital did not field in Cassie Dongallo.
And no Dongallo still so far.
Third set, oh.
It's Zamudio and Cepada as the left wing spikers for UE.
UST. But itong UE getting that point. Tabla ulit tayo 2-all. And Kayla, not having Dongallo, they would have to rely heavily upon Jelay Gajero now. Oh, and good block.
Jurado denied at the net there by Nogales and Zamudio. Great timing.
This block brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. An ace from Jelay Gajero.
Timely ace here for Jelay Gajero falling right at the back zone of UST. Misread there by the Golden Tigresses.
Another good serve from Jelay. Nogales, that was actually a good attempt, but Gajero able to save that one. Carvalho sa gitna, Pia Abu gets it. Cross court, UST down by 1.
Quick attack by Pia Abu on her second try.
That Smart Power play brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
Nogales not going up for that block, freeing up Abu for that hit. Great pass.
Oh, and Marga Altea erasing that attack by Risa Nogales.
Great timing on the part of Marga Altea. Bantay na bantay kay Risa Nogales.
Tabla ulit. 4-all. Third set. Ekalia getting through.
Tin Ekalia with enough power to punch that one through Altea and Jurado.
Former UST player, Tin Ekalia. Zamudio.
Zamudio usually comes in as a service specialist, but having quality minutes here in this match.
Over-eager that time was Risa Nogales. No, they get the point. They actually get that one. Nagkalituhan sa hand signals. I actually thought that was out based on the hand signal. But Kai Cordora, binawi agad dito.
Kai Cordora again, this time from the middle. What a play there by Carvalho. And that one getting through the block of Ekalia and Nogales.
Reg Jurado from Mandaue City. With a good serve and an ace.
Another service ace here by Reg Jurado in the middle zone of UE.
Already 9 points for the Chief Justice. A power tip from Cepada, read well by UST. Cordora, so far, UE hasn't found the antidote. Madriaga, Cepada, it will go out of bounds, and UE with a string of errors, they have given the lead back to UST.
Cepada overcooking that attack. So another attack error for UE.
Last year in the Shakey Super League, this was where they bowed out as well in the quarterfinals.
But this time, UE with a more solidified team and a better performance as they went through the elimination rounds.
Carvalho, Altea tried to get it across, but unsuccessful. UE trying to cling on to this lead, a precarious 1-point lead as we pause for a break.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. To start strong and finish strong, that is the battle cry of the Lady Warriors back in the huddle before this set. Sabi nga ni Jelly Guerrero, what matters is kung ano ang gagawin mo ngayon, so they really have to convert points. This is the time na kailangan nga nila ang isa't isa. But unfortunately, Cassie Dongalio won't be able to suit up for this set because according to their team's physical therapist, she is experiencing soreness in her quads. Therefore, this is a preventive measure done as they would rather sacrifice one game than one season. Ken and Kayla?
Thank you so much. And Cassie Dongalio also battled through injuries in the UAP season 86, Kayla. And, you know, for Doc Ombet, doktor din siya eh. He's looking at the long-term implications of this one. But
I think that's a good move on the part of the coaching staff and physical therapist of UE to just preserve Dongalio instead of making her play through the pain. I believe she also suffered a wrist injury in this 2024 Shakey Super League conference. I believe that was in the first round, even missing a few games there.
the Boholania, ang Gepoyos, able to power that one through. This spike brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. But UE still has a lot of weapons at their disposal. Guerrero is still there. Cepada. Madriaga going to Kai, and why not again?
This time, Casey Cepada with a response. Soaring and scoring here for the Lady Warriors. Back set by Madriaga, and Cepada punching that one through.
Now 21 years old. Made her debut here back in 2022. Jelly Guerrero registering a block.
Easy read here for Jelly Guerrero. And Abu even coming up for that fake. But great read on the part of Guerrero to block that ball.
Carvalho jumps up and goes to Angge Poyos.
Angge Poyos again with another epic point. Take a look at that landing as well. Avoiding a net touch there.
As long as patay na yung bola, Cassie Carvalho, former De La Salle Zobel standout. Oh, yung hulog gumana para kay Jelly Guerrero.
Veteran moves here by Jelly Guerrero. Triple block there by UST. And Guerrero opting for that drop. Nakaatras na rin ang depensa ng UST. But good move by Jelly Guerrero.
Via Abu, the swing will not work. And Kayla, UE, despite battling adversity, a lot of injuries, they're leading right now by 3, and they're making a good account of themselves. They're trying to extend this match.
UE doing a good job keeping at par with UST, even if they have Poyos up front.
Good dig by Balingit from the pipe. Cepada off speed.
Good save there by Jurado.
Madriaga. Guerrero off speed again. And it will work.
The same thinking, the same decision by Guerrero from her last point. This time with an off-speed attack. No adjustment by UST.
Timeout, Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Kasi, pipilit ko sa gitna. Kanina pa nagkagaano si Pia. Ang tanda, di ba isipin ang dalawa mong wing? Diba? Pangat ang pangat. Ito naman, sige ang tapo ng bola. Ano, sorry? Ano, sorry? Di sabihin ko na ano nangyayari. Bumabi ka naman. Kanina ko yan eh. Wala ka na pa.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Pia Abu struggling quite a bit in terms of her attacks. As we heard Coach Kung Fu advising or telling Carvalho to opt for her wing spikers. As Pia Abu continues to struggle here.
Yui meanwhile opening up a lead, although merong coach's challenge on the side of Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
I believe that's a ball in, ball out challenge on that last hit by Pia Abu.
So very crucial one, because if unsuccessful, UE will open up a 5-point lead.
Meanwhile, UE doing a good job, as you mentioned earlier. Although clearly that attack is out, unsuccessful challenge. Bianca Plaza coming in as reinforcement here for Pia Abu.
Also a former De La Salle Sobel player. Inabot ba ni Richie Cordero itong mga to?
Parang, yes, I believe they were the same or a couple batches away from one another.
Ito, inangat na ni Det. Actually, disrupting the flow of UE. Chance for UST. Jurado goes down the line.
Jurado with an exclamation point quickly ends the rally. Great setup as well by Carvalho.
This cool play brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Angge Poyos is now at the back. Jump serve. The pass from Samudio. Swoops in. Carvalho keeping that ball in play. Carvalho itatawid. Pagkakataon para sa UE. Gahero sa gitna. Gets that check.
Triple block on Jelay Gahero but still manages to get the point there. This time via check ball.
And Gahero giving UE a 16-12 lead here in our second technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Check that, 16-11 in favor of UE, so they have a 5-point lead. After that second technical timeout, pasok sa loob si Jonah Perdido. Pinaltan muna si Kai Cordora. UE, despite short-handed, fighting back. Positional fault against UST.
These are the errors that you really do not want to have, especially in a tight game like this. So a rotational fault called against UST. Point goes to the Lady Warriors.
Another sharp serve from Jelay Gahero. Perdido kept alive by Cepada of UE. Red Jurado cross court. Ecalia patiently going to Samudio. Carvalho dikit sa net. Actually, there was an illegal attack against UE.
Illegal attack called on Riza Nogales.
Was it Nogales or Zamudio?
I think it was Nogales, as she's apologizing to Doc Obet. An illegal attack as that was still playable by Cassie Carvalho.
17-12. Plunging in was Balingit. Zamudio trying to get that one back, and she does.
Zamudio with just enough power to get that one through. Althea did not go for that block as well. UST struggling here in the third set. Down by 6. Actually, quite a big number if we compare it to the outcomes of the first 2 sets.
Perdido able to score for the Golden Tigresses.
Perdido stops the beating though with an attack cross court.
Reg Jurado on deck to serve. The pass from Zamudio. Kai Cepada. Naiangat ni Pepito. Balingit. Guiding it to Madriaga. Nogales. A bit of a missing link so far for UE as Marga Althea able to get it for UST.
Much needed point here for UST. Care of Marga Althea going for that ball. Balingit unable to get to that third touch.
Timeout, University of the East.
Okay, 14-18. Let's cut it. Hindi talaga may iwasan yung pupunto sila. So, ang gagawin na lang natin, yung ikakat natin pag sila nagsiserve. Mine. Bawin natin. Ano, comfortable yung ano.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, simple reminders from their playmaker, Kizzy Madriaga, regrouping her teammates and trying to cut that run by UST. UST racking up some consecutive points here, the crucial stage of our third set.
Tinecalia has stepped up for UE. Poyos, a bit of a quiet outing for UST. But speaking of, Kai Cepada.
Casey Cepada with an explosive hit there. Much needed here for UE after that timeout. What a way to get the momentum back on their side of the court.
Giving ample support to Jelay Gajero. Let's listen in to the huddle of UST.
Sayang yung ano. Una, ikaw nanonood ka na lang dyan, pero pwede kang umabol. Kasi mahaba ka naman. Aabutan mo para at least ma-deflect natin, bumagal yung bola para ready tayo for counter-attack. Hindi yan. Ngayon, block si Casey, ang movement na papunta na sa cross-court, ang block natin, papunta pa rin sa down the line. Eh dito na siya nakaharap po. Iwan na lang yung kaliwa, block mo na yan. Lima.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, Coach Kung Fu talking about the attacking pattern and blocking pattern of UST after that explosive hit by Kai Cepada.
Jonah Perdido emerging up top. Carvalho. Perdido this time on the right side. UE scrambling on defense. Cepada, power tip. Jurado sets up Perdido on the left side. UE another chance. They have been doing a good job keeping those balls in play. But that time around, no answer on that Jonah Perdido hit.
Jonah Perdido checking that ball off the hands of the blockers. Ending that rally. Coming from a bump set by Det Pepito.
Perdido with 7.
Some clarifications here by Pepito with our first referee.
Gepoyos and the Golden Tigresses. They want to end things here in the third set. Remember, it was UE who won the first 2 sets before UST pulled off a reverse sweep in the round 1 matchup. This time the roles have been reversed. Now it's UE who needs a reverse sweep if they want to stay alive and force a do-or-die match.
Contact though here by Cepada, forcing an error for UE.
Tinecallia overshooting the mark. UST creeping in once more. This was once a 6-point lead for the University of the East. 5-1 run for UST. Gajero from the pipe. Cepada. Pepito the pass. Carvalho running attack. Marga Altea. Good job by Zamudio keeping that ball in play. Poyos. Zamudio, what a save! But UE unable to complete it.
Great effort here on the side of UE. Zamudio with that touch on that explosive hit by Angge-Poyos. What a chase down as well by Cepada. But Angge-Poyos just too much for UE on that last rally.
Mabasa isa ang lamang ng University of the East. Poyos trying to take over. Cepada has other plans, but UST keeping that ball in play. Poyos will not be denied.
Poyos, another point. Finding those hands up top by Nogales and Madriaga.
This spike brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Tabla tayo, 19 all. Gajero from the pipe. UST a chance to take the lead. And they do! Angge-Poyos has taken over!
Poyos doing the heavy lifting here for UST with 3 consecutive points. Points where it really matters the most for UST.
Entering double figures with 10. It was just a matter of time before she erupted. Angge-Poyos. 8-1 run for the Golden Tigresses. Can UE regroup? They do. Kay Cepada.
Casey Cepada unfazed again by those blockers. A 1v1 on Cassie Carvalho rather, as Altea unable to chase after that block. What a fearless player this girl is.
Dongallo has been ruled out already in this game.
And you can see how Cepada and Gajero stepping up, double timing in the absence of Dongallo.
Free ball for UST. Carvalho. Nandun si Ecalia. Cepada ulit. Poyos. Timing it well!
Wow. Angge-Poyos just showing her dominance here in this third set. Crucial points again. All care of Angge-Poyos.
We have a timeout on the side of UE.
Right? Yes. One. Big front row. 1 pass, 1 kill puts us at 21. Race to 4. Same drill every single day. Let's go. Bring it on. Hey! 4 points gets you to the next set.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
similar reminders by Doc Obet as what he mentioned, the same things that he mentioned in his previous timeout earlier. Again, putting things into perspective for the UE Lady Warriors. The score is 21-20. UST only up by 1. And of course, raise to 5.
Chance of go Uste as they feel the end is near, but UE not going down without a fight. Angge Poyos though has been unstoppable.
Poyos on fire here in the third set. Earlier we mentioned that she wasn't scoring any points, but this time coming in clutch and delivering where it matters and when it matters the most for the Golden Tigresses.
This onslaught by UST after being down by 6 earlier. Gajero has been kept in check but gets that point.
Although UE doing a good job bouncing back from those points by Poyos. Those drop balls have been working as well for Gajero. We saw it earlier in the middle.
Oh, Angge Poyos!
Parang hindi napapagod tong si Angge Poyos. Around 5 points already here at the crucial stage of this set.
Just putting her team on her shoulders. Angge Poyos like a freight train. And UE unable to stop her. 23-21. Carvalho, of course, she goes to Angge. That time, Ekalia putting that ball up. Combination play! Ranchurano!
Everyone thought Carvalho was gonna go to Poyos, as we saw in their sign language there. But tricking everyone with a combination play and Horado with a point.
This cool play brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Match point for UST.
UST coming from behind even in this third set.
UE. No room for error. Cross court. Pepito the pass. Carvalho. Poyos, can she do it? She does!
Wow! Amazing performance here by Angge Poyos. Ending this match and booking the last seat in the semifinals.
Gallant stand for the short-handed UE Lady Warriors. But in the end, Angge Poyos was simply too much. She kicked into another gear and putting UST back in the semifinals. What a way to close out the quarterfinals, Kayla.
But props here to the Lady Warriors for putting up such a good fight against UST. And as you mentioned, even undermanned, playing without Dongalio as she suffers from quad soreness and without their libero as well.
And also, Vicky Empata wala rin for UE. And they fall down to UST in straight sets. Our score 25-22, 25-21, and 25-21. And now, kilalanin natin ang ending MVP of the match in just a bit when we return.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved.
Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's.
Deliver tayo.
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Ang score po natin, 25-22, 25-21, and 25-21. UST booking the last ticket to the semifinals with a straight sets win over the UE Lady Warriors who were battling injuries. But a gallant stand, like we said. And now, let's check out our MVP of the match brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Well, our MVP of the match is obviously none other than Angge Poyos. Such a spectacular performance by her, delivering in those clutch points or moments and at crucial times as well. Such an all-around player.
Yan, kasama niya ngayon, walang iba kundi si Mikey Abueg.
Truly spectacular nga. 15 points and 10 points just in the third set. Angge Poyos, congratulations once again, Angge. The third set was electric. Kita nga kung ganong kalaki yung hinabol ng team nyo. What were you feeling during that time?
Siguro yung inisip lang namin is yung i-compose lang namin sarili namin kasi nga malaki yung lamang ng kalaban. So yung consistency all throughout the game, yun talaga yung pinangahawakan namin. And yung communication, sobrang importante talaga.
Ngayon naman, Angge, ikaw na naman ang MVP of the match at kitang-kita naman na every side of the court pumupuntos ka nga. Ano nga bang sikreto mo para maging consistent and composed?
Ayun nga yung composure sa sarili kasi nga pag nasa loob ka na ng court, pag nafe-feel mo na nararattle ka, hinga lang yun, chill and relax lang.
Ngayon naman, damang-dama talaga ang suporta ng buong UST community. It's your time to greet them.
Binabati ko lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa amin sa UST community. Thank you po sa support. And yung family ko pa na nasa Bohol, thank you po sa support.
Ngayon, because of your spectacular performance, meron ka ulit gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations once again, Angge, and of course to the whole UST team. Ngayon, balik sa inyo, Ken and Kayla.
Sulit yung bakasyon ni Angge Poyos. And now let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays presented by Smart. Get the most affordable Smart 5G for just 5,450 pesos. UE got up to a 2-0 start. UST racked up the 4 straight points. And then, etong pretty much back and forth. 9-all tayo, Kayla, before that 11-3 run by UST. And they were able to pull away in set number 1, 25-22. But set number 2, much different story because UE had their chances to get ahead here.
Yes, UE even led a couple of times in that second set. Gajero and Cepada doing the damage on the side of UE. But again, as we see here, Kayla Cordora coming in clutch for UST in that second set, even closing that one out. And as we head on to our third set, UST winning from behind. Our MVP of the match, Angge Poyos, as you can see, delivering the goods here for the Golden Tigresses where and when it mattered the most.
And simply put, she really took over this set because UE was already ahead by 6, 18-12. And then Angge Poyos happened and UE, nothing much they could do with that barrage coming from Angge. Much to the delight of the UST crowd who flocked in this Sunday and pinasaya naman nila yung mga manonood ng UST dahil naipanalo ng Golden Tigresses ang laban 25-22, 25-21, and 25-21. UE unfortunately bowing out, but we still have the classification matches. But now let's check out the numbers from this match.
Well, UST out-attacking UE 51-37 in the attacking department. UE with one more block as compared to the 6 of UST. Pagdating naman sa aces, halos pantay lang with 4 apiece. And we just have to point out the opponent errors limited to just 14 and 16 for this whole match.
Actually, well played, no? Yung matches natin for the most part. And nakikita natin for UE, talagang kinapos sila dito kasi wala nga si Cassie Dongallo was ruled out for the remainder of this match. Vicky Empata not suited up for the past few games. Ang Reyes as well, not in uniform. And now, eto na, yung playoff bracket natin. This is our semifinals cast. You see FEU and NU will face each other off. And then LaSalle and UST. And this was pretty much Kayla, the teams that went into the semifinals in the UAP season 86. But the major difference here, itong LaSalle, actually itong NU and UST will go in this semifinals as the lower seeds. But knockout matches ito. So walang twice to beat. So it's a winner-take-all going into the finals. And those matches should be fun ones, Kayla.
I'm sure we are definitely in for a treat as UST here completing the semifinals cast.
And our semifinals will happen on November 6 and 9 dito pa rin po sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum. So November 6, mayroong semis, may classification match, and then November 9, ganun din. Classification match and the semifinals. And that's gonna do it for our coverage for today. On behalf of Mikey Abueg, Kayla Reyes, and our hard-working crew, ako po si Ken Pangilinan. Thank you so much. This has been the Shakey Super League organized by the Athletic Events and Sports Management Incorporated.